Cotton, the soft fiber that clothes the world, the white gold that has shaped empires, fueled economies, and fed industries for centuries. From the cotton fields of West Africa to the bustling textile hubs of Asia, this humble crop carries the weight of billions. Now, imagine a deal so big, so transformative, that it could alter the future of two continents. India, the textile powerhouse of the world, has just signed a massive cotton partnership with Burkina Faso, a landlocked nation in West Africa, known for its hardworking farmers and world-class cotton. This isn't just about buying and selling. This is about rewriting global trade, empowering African farmers, and changing the destiny of a nation. Could this be the game-changer Africa has been waiting for? Welcome to Iazicho Africa, where we uncover Africa's rise on the global stage. Stay tuned, because this story is about to get big. Cotton has been called white gold across Africa, and for good reason. For centuries, cotton has been more than just a crop. It has been the heartbeat of communities, a source of income for millions, and a key driver of exports. In West Africa, Burkina Faso stands out. Despite being landlocked and one of the least industrialized countries in the world, Burkina Faso is a giant in cotton farming. The country is consistently ranked among the top producers of cotton in Africa, often competing with Mali and Benin for the #1 spot. For Burkina Faso, cotton isn't just another agricultural product. It represents 80% of agricultural exports, over 2 million livelihoods tied to farming, transport, and trade, a foundation for foreign exchange earnings. But here's the paradox. While Africa produces some of the finest cotton in the world, prized for its long, durable fibers, the continent rarely benefits from it fully. Why? Because most of the cotton is exported raw. Factories in Europe, Asia, and America turn African cotton into fabrics and clothes, which are then sold back at high prices. This cycle has trapped African nations in a low-value position. Farmers remain poor, industries remain underdeveloped, and the real profits are made elsewhere. Burkina Faso knows this story all too well. Its farmers toil under the hot sun, cultivating cotton of remarkable quality. But without local textile industries, the country captures only a fraction of its value. That's where this new deal with India could flip the script. India is not new to cotton. In fact, it is one of the largest producers and exporters of textiles in the world. Cities like Surat, Tirupur, and Ludhiana are buzzing hubs of spinning mills, dyeing factories, and garment exporters. Millions of Indians depend on textiles for their livelihood. But there's a problem. Climate change, fluctuating yields, and competition for resources have placed pressure on India's own cotton production. At the same time, global demand for affordable textiles keeps rising. Fast fashion industries in Europe and America are hungry for raw materials. So what does India do? It looks outward. And Africa is the perfect partner. Burkina Faso, with its huge cotton output, cheap labor, and untapped potential, is a natural fit. By partnering with Burkina Faso, India secures a stable source of raw cotton for its industries while opening doors to joint ventures in textile manufacturing right on African soil. The timing couldn't be better. Global trade disruptions, US-China tensions, supply chain issues, and rising costs make Africa attractive. India's Africa push, over the past decade, India has been deepening ties with African nations through trade, investment, and diplomacy. Africa's demand for value addition. African leaders are tired of being raw material exporters. They want processing, industries, and jobs at home. This deal, therefore, is not just economic. It's political, strategic, and visionary. So what exactly does the India-Burkina Faso cotton deal look like? While the exact figures are closely guarded, analysts estimate it to be worth billions of dollars over the coming decade. Let's break it down. Direct cotton purchases. India will purchase a significant portion of Burkina Faso's annual cotton harvest, guaranteeing farmers a stable market and better prices. Investment in processing plants. India isn't stopping at raw cotton. Plans are underway to set up ginning factories, spinning mills, and textile plants in Burkina Faso. This means cotton can be transformed locally into fabrics and garments, creating thousands of jobs. Technology transfer. Indian agricultural experts will collaborate with Burkinabe farmers to introduce better seeds, irrigation systems, and pest management. This could boost yields and quality. Training and capacity building. Programs will be launched to train local farmers, engineers, and factory workers in modern textile production techniques. Export partnerships. Finished textiles produced in Burkina Faso could be co-branded with Indian companies and exported globally, putting Burkina Faso on the global fashion map. This isn't just a trade deal. It's a development deal, and it's structured to benefit both sides. The potential ripple effects for Burkina Faso are enormous. Job creation. Textile factories could employ thousands, especially young people and women. Industrialization. Moving from raw exports to manufacturing is the essence of development. Foreign exchange. Instead of fluctuating cotton prices, Burkina Faso could earn stable income from value-added exports. Rural development. With better prices and support, farmers will reinvest in their communities. This could also reduce the heavy reliance on foreign aid. A self-sustaining cotton industry could give Burkina Faso real economic independence. Burkina Faso's deal could become a blueprint for Africa. If successful, it will show that African nations can partner with emerging powers like India to develop industries. Break free from the cycle of raw exports. Use natural resources to build wealth locally. Other cotton-producing nations, Mali, Benin, Chad, will be watching closely. If Burkina Faso can pull this off, the entire West African cotton belt could rise together. And beyond cotton, the same model could apply to cocoa, coffee, gold, and other commodities. This deal is more than cotton. It's about Africa's economic future. Make no mistake, this deal isn't happening in a vacuum. China has been Africa's biggest investor, but India is now stepping in with its own strategy. Western nations will see this as competition as India gains influence in Africa's resource and industrial sectors. Regional power balance. Burkina Faso could become a leader in West Africa's economic integration, leveraging its cotton industry. This is soft power in action. India isn't just buying cotton, it's winning friends, allies, and long-term influence. Of course, no deal is without risks. Infrastructure gaps. Burkina Faso lacks ports, railways, and power. Can factories thrive? Political instability, coups, security threats, and governance issues could derail progress. Global price volatility. Cotton prices swing wildly. Long-term stability will depend on diversification. Fairness. Will farmers truly benefit, or will profits be concentrated in the hands of elites? These questions must be answered if this deal is to deliver real change. So, is this deal a game changer for Africa? Yes, if it goes beyond paper promises. If Burkina Faso and India can truly collaborate to build industries, empower farmers, and create jobs, this will be remembered as a turning point. But it will take transparency, accountability, and commitment from both sides. For now, one thing is clear. Africa is no longer a passive player. With deals like this, the continent is moving from the sidelines to the center stage of global trade. And as always, we at Iazicho Africa will be here, bringing you the stories that matter, the deals that shape destinies, and the voices that echo across Africa's rise. India and Burkina Faso have planted the seeds. The question is, will this cotton deal grow into Africa's next great transformation? Time will tell.